Hey guys, Xaoslegend here. So we've got a few more spoilers as the day's gone on. So seems like we're probably going to have most of the cards soon. Eventually we'll just get a huge clump and we'll see them all at once. But here's the trickle today. We have Bizarre Trader, who was talked about, and people theorize he's going to be ridiculously good. Especially if he had anything to do that was like Bizarre Baghdad, but it turns out he doesn't, or probably doesn't. We don't have a picture yet, but it's pretty. We're pretty sure this is the card. Bizarre Trader, colorless and a red. Creature Goblin. He's a rare. He's a 1/1. He has tap. Target player gains control of target artifact, creature, or land you control. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, I don't think it'll be a great constructed card for competitive Magic, simply because he's a 1/1 and he doesn't have haste. If he had haste, sure, he'd be another donate, except not for enchantments. You could give him like an artifact that owns them or something. It could be cool in like Two-Headed Giant though. Like you could, give your opponent your resources, and in some games where it would be an advantage, things like that. You can even keep trading the Bizarre Trader back and forth. Maybe give him your trader, and then use the each player sacrifices a creature kind of effect, and they only have to sack one, and then your opponent's side has to sack two, whatever. I mean, I'm sure there's better things to do with it than that, but you can figure it out. I don't see this guy making competitive play seriously at all. I mean, you've got like the Dark Depths combo, and people stop that all the time. So, you path to exile your indestructible token, etc. Alright. So it's kind of an interesting, fun card, but yeah, nothing great. It'll be a 25-cent, 50-cent rare maybe. Just if people want to play him a lot in casual, probably just like 25-cent. Alright. Let's see. And limited obviously is horrible. So we've got this Surakar Banisher. It's a 4 and a blue. It's a common. It's another Surakar. Whenever it comes into the battlefield, you can return a tapped creature to its owner's hand, and it's a 3/3. So it's not quite a hill giant, but it's close. And if you get to bounce something, you get some value out of it. Although what you're going to bounce is likely their since you're playing it on turn 5, you might be bouncing their 3-drop if they had one. If you're on the play, would you even do that? Play, blah blah blah. Maybe they're 4-drop, I guess. Yeah, they're 3 or 4-drop. So I mean, you're not going to drop the thing that they just dropped the turn before unless it has haste. It's fine for limited. It'll be a decent card. Not amazing, but decent. Certainly probably play most of them if you get them. Constructed, no. Alright. Okay, so here we have some artwork. We have the Ever-Flowing Chalice. It's a 0 casting cost artifact. Those are always interesting. Okay. It has Multi-Kicker 2, and then it enters the battlefield with a charge counter on it for each time it was kicked. So it basically is going to cost you 0 if you have some reason to want just any artifact in play for like affinity or whatever. Tinker, and then it's 2, 4, 6, 8 mana. It's uncommon, and you can tap it for a colorless for each charge counter on it. So it's a colorless accelerator. On turn 2 it's 2, turn 4 you can do it for 4, etc. That's not bad. It's a pretty cool card. I like it. The fact that you can play it for 8 later in the game, is kind of cool. Definitely a cool card. I like that card. It's not broken, but it's not bad either. It's a rampant growth in decks that, feel good about their mana. Monocolor decks, I think, will just love this card in Limited, and might play it in Constructed. So, very well designed card. Not overpowered, but good enough to fill a role, and fun enough in that it's got that open-ended X to it. So cool. Artwork. Yeah, it's a cool artwork for this kind of thing. Steve Argyle. Not bad, at least. Much better than the next one. That looks kind of crappy. Okay, Amulet of Vigor is a rare. It costs 1 colorless. Whenever a permanent enters the battlefield tapped and under your control, untap it. Okay, so that's kind of cool. It's a non-untapped rare. So all your lands come into play untapped. That's not that exciting. Now, if you had something like a Leviathan type creature in the format, that's just ridiculous. If you get to untap it, maybe there's something really good that you can, use it for. Is there something like a Time Vault? Does Time Vault enter the battlefield tapped and you have to skip a turn to untap it or something? I don't know. It's definitely an interesting card. It'll be good to have it in Magic. I'm sure there'll be some kind of profitability figured out about it. I don't know if I like it at rare, just because its purposes are going to be pretty narrow. Although at uncommon it would be terrible. So yeah, I guess it should be good at rare. Okay. Like I said, I don't like the artwork. Okay, so some people are saying the next block is going to be artifact based. So